Welcome everyone to the 8th lecture in the lecture series on circuit and system. I am Nikhil Kumar Nigam from EEE Department, Delhi Technical Campus. Let us start today's lecture by having a recap of what we have discussed so far in the last lecture, and then we will move on to today's objective of the lecture. In the last lecture, we discussed some mathematical operations with step signal, gate signal and impulse signal. We discussed whenever we multiply anything with a step signal, then a time unlimited signal, that is the signal which is ranging from -infinity to infinity, gets bounded in the time domain from 0 to infinity only. Similarly, in the gate signal, we discussed whenever a time unbounded signal is multiplied with a gate signal, the resultant is a time bounded gate signal, time bounded signal. So that means we use gate signal to time limit any unbounded signal, or we use step signal whenever we want to show the presence of a signal only in the future domain, and in the past we want to show that it was not present. Similarly, when we multiply anything with the impulse signal, the resultant is a impulse signal. Product of impulse signal with any other signal is a impulse signal. So this is what we discussed in the last lectures. Let us now discuss some numerical problems based on what we have discussed so far. So our focus for today's lecture will be discussing numerical problems on signal synthesis. Let us have the first question. We need to write the mathematical expression for the given signal. We are provided with this signal and we need to write a mathematical signal for this. If it is a signal, let me consider this is a current signal, and this current signal says that it was absent before t equal to 0. We have let me change the marker color. Over here t is equal to 0. Before t equal to 0, the signal was 0. Between 0 and 1, the signal increases proportionally with time, and it reaches to a magnitude of 1 when the time is 1, and beyond 1 the signal again goes 0. Now if we want to write a mathematical expression for it, we need to break it into other signals. What other signals it can be? See here, so this kind of a slanted line appears only in the ramp signal. That means it should be a part of ramp signal. This is a part of ramp signal. But the problem is that ramp signal is a time unbounded signal. Time unbounded signal. But this signal is present only for the duration t equal to 0 to t equal to 1. This means that this particular signal is a time bounded signal. If we have a time unbounded signal and I want to convert it into time unbounded signal, time bounded signal, then what do I need to do? I need to multiply this signal with a gate signal. I will multiply this with a gate signal. The resultant will be a time bounded signal. That means if I consider this to be a ramp signal and I multiply this ramp with a gate signal which is between 0 and 1, which is defined between 0 and 1. Let me draw this. and say we have another gate signal here. This is a gate signal which is existing between 0 and 1. It is having a magnitude of 1. This is my ramp signal, this is my gate signal. Now if I multiply these two, I will get this kind of signal. So what do I need to do? I need to write mathematical expression for this, I need to write mathematical expression for this, and then I need to multiply these two to get the mathematical expression for this signal. Now let us write the mathematical expression for this one. As it is a ramp signal, so we will represent it using R of t. R of t will be equal to kt, where k is the slope. Then slope can be find out using these 2 points. Over here, say at this point, the point is 0 and 0, and we have another point which is 1 1, that is this point 1 and 1. I know these 2 points, and line joining these 2 points, I can find out the slope of the line joining these 2 points. The slope of these 2 points will be equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, where this is y2, this is x2, now this is x1 and this is y1. So substituting the values, I will get 1 minus 0 divided by 1 minus 0. So I will get slope to be 1. That means the mathematical expression for this ramp signal would be RT would be equal to T only. So this is the ramp signal. Now the mathematical expression for this gate signal, we already know that if it is a gate signal and it is existing between or getting between 0 and 1, then it will be G of 0 1 T. Now if it is this, then the expression for this function would be, let us say it is f of t, then this would be the product of RT and G of 0 1 T. So this is the mathematical expression for this signal. We can further simplify it. We can substitute RT to be equal to T, and we can substitute G of 0 1 T to be equal to U of T minus U of T minus 1. So this is the answer, or this is the final mathematical expression for this signal. Let me once again revise it, how we derived this mathematical expression for this. We first saw that whether the signal is a time bounded or a unbounded signal. It appears that it is a time bounded signal. If it is a time bounded signal, then this must have a gate signal. So this must have a gate signal. So that gate signal must exist between 0 and 1. Now the slope of this line says that it must be a ramp signal. So I found out the mathematical expression for this ramp signal, and then I multiplied these two signals to get the resultant signal. Let us perform the another example. See, we have this another example, but this time our ramp signal is now existing between 1 and 2. That is, it is starting at t equal to 1 and it is ending at t equal to 2. So it is again a time bounded signal. This is time bounded, and by graphical inspection I can clearly see that it should be the product of ramp and a gate signal. So let us write the mathematical expression for this ramp signal. But to write the mathematical expression for this ramp signal, I need to know the slope of this line. To know the slope of this line, let us find out the coordinate of this point. The coordinates of this point is 1 and 0. Similarly, the coordinate of this point would be 2 and 1. So the slope of this line would be y2 minus y1. y2 is 1, so it should be 1 minus 0, y2 minus y1, 1 minus 0 divided by x2 minus x1. So it will be 2 minus 1. So 1 minus 0 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, so it is 1. That is slope is equal to 1. So the mathematical expression for RT would be T only. Let us use the equation of a line. To write the mathematical expression for this ramp signal. Now we know these 2 points. When I know these 2 points, I can write the equation that y minus y1. y1 over here is 0. So y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1. y2 minus y1 is 1 minus 0 divided by 2 minus 1 times x minus x1. Over here x1 is 1, so it is 1. So the equation will become y equal to, this will be 1 into x minus 1, and this will be equal to x minus 1, where this y is ramp signal RT and this x is time. So the final expression would be RT, this would be equal to T minus 1. So we have this ramp signal which is equal to T minus 1. Now I will multiply this ramp signal with a gate signal so as to time limit it, because this equation is actually the equation of a line which is starting from minus infinity to plus infinity. Let me draw it. That is, if I draw this, if I draw the graph for this equation, then it should be an equation starting from minus infinity to tending to plus infinity. But in the signal, I want this signal only between 1 and 2. So what will I do? I will multiply this signal with a gate signal which will time limit this between 1 and 2 only. So the final signal f of t, this would be equal to t minus 1, the signal, times the gate signal between 1 and 2. So the gate signal between 1 and 2 will be g1 of 2 t, and this can further be simplified as t minus 1 into, I can write g1 to t as u of t minus 1 minus u of t minus 2. So this is the final expression for this signal. Let us proceed to our third question. In this numerical, we have to write the mathematical expression for this. Now by graphical expression or by graphical inspection, I can see that it has a certain ramp part, it has a certain flat part, and this is also time limited signal, time limited signal or time bounded signal. This means it must be having a gate signal in it. Let us try to break this signal into the known sections. We know that this is a slanted line, then this section must be a part of a ramp signal. So it is up till this point. So let us break this with a vertical line. Let us separate out this one. So in the previous question we have already provided a mathematical expression for this signal, which is a time limited signal from 0 to 1. So and after this separation, we can see that if it is a gate signal, so that means I can write down the mathematical expression to be f of t, which is say f1 of t plus f2 of t, where f1 of t is this function which is existing for this duration only, and f2 of t is this function. Now f2 of t is very clearly seen that it will be a gate signal with the magnitude 1 ranging from 1 to 2. So f2 of t will be a gate signal ranging from 1 to 2. So this f2 of t will be this gate signal. Now let us write down the expression for this f1 of t. As it is a ramp signal limited by a gate signal, so f1 of t will be, this implies f1 of t will be t times a gate signal, which is starting from 0 and ending at 1. So 0 to 1 of t. Now I have f1 of t, I have f2 of t. Let us substitute these values to get the value of f of t. This implies f of t will be equal to t times g of 0 1 t plus g of 1 2 t, because this is only a gate signal and this is a ramp signal, time limited ramp signal, which is limited by this gate signal. So why the product of these two signal is shown here. Now I can further simplify and write this expression as t times u of t minus u of t minus 1 plus, now this expression can also be written as u of t minus 1 minus u of t minus 2. If I further solve it, I will get t times ut minus ut minus 1 times, taking ut minus 1 and ut minus 1 common from these two, I will get t minus 1 in here minus u of t minus 2, and this is the complete answer for this. So this mathematical signal can be mathematically represented by this equation. I hope it is clear. Let me revise it. What we have done, we have tried to broke this signal into the known parts. This is a ramp signal which is starting from 0 and ending at 1, so that means it is a time bounded ramp. If it is a time bounded ramp, that means this ramp must be multiplied with a gate signal. So I write down the equation of ramp and then I multiplied this with the gate signal to time limit it, and then if I look closely, then this is appearing to be a gate signal which is starting from 1 and ending at 2. So this is a gate signal. By adding them up, I will get the resultant answer. Let us proceed further. Now we have our next question. In this question, we have a slanted line and which is followed by a 0 magnitude. That means we do not need to write anything for this. The only signal of our interest is this area, that is starting from 0 to 1. So it means if I need to write down the equation for this, then it must be a time bounded signal. It is a time bounded signal. If it is time bounded, that means there must be a presence of gate signal in it, and as it is time bounded between 0 to 1, so the gate signal will be 0 1 t. Now let us write down the equation for this line, but this is a line segment and we know how to write the equation for a line, that is a line which is starting from minus infinity and ending at plus infinity. I can write down the equation for this but not for this segment. So what will I do? I will write down the equation for this and then I will multiply this with this gate signal to time limit that signal or time bound that signal only in this duration. So using the 2-point equation, 2-point formula for equation of a line, which was y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Let us identify these points. Say this is our first point where the second point where y is 0, but x is 1, so it will be 1 and 0. Similarly, we will have this second point where y is 1 but x is 0, so it will be 0 1. So this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. Substituting the values of x1 y1 and x2 y2 in this equation, I will get where y will be equal to the function or the ramp rt. Y is nothing but rt because we generally plot rt magnitude on y-axis minus y1. y1 is what? y1 is 1 here, 1 equal to y2 minus y1. So y2 is 0 here, y2 is 0 here, and y1 is minus 1 divided by x2 minus x1, where x2 is 1 and x1 is 0 minus 0 into x minus x1, and on x-axis we are plotting time, so I will substitute x with t minus x1. x1 is 0 here, is 0. So solving it, I will get rt minus 1 equal to minus 1 by 1, so it is minus of t. This is equal to minus t. Now I can further write it as r of t to be equal to minus t plus 1, bringing this minus 1 to the other side. So it is the equation of a straight line whose slope is minus 1 and intercept is plus 1. Now when I have the equation of this line and I want to time limit this equation into the domain 0 to 1 or into the interval 0 to 1, then I will multiply this signal with a gate signal. So the resultant expression f of t would be equal to rt. rt is the equation for this whole complete line times the gate signal, which is 0 to 1 t, where this rt is equal to minus t plus 1, so minus t plus 1 times g of 0 to 1 t can also be written as u of t minus u of t minus 1. So this is the complete mathematical expression for this signal. So this is our answer here. We can say this is also our answer if we want to express our signal in terms of a ramp signal and a gate signal, but we generally prefer to represent signals in step domain or using the steps. So why we have converted, or I have converted, this gate signal into its equivalent step signals. Let us check the next numerical. Now in this particular numerical, this shape is very much similar to that of a trapezium, where this is a slanted line, this is a slanted line, and this is a parallel line parallel to the x-axis. So this must be a gate signal. Now if I try to break this signal down into the sections using a vertical line, then this section tells that it is a ramp signal, time limited ramp signal. This is again a time limited ramp signal. That means if it is a time limited ramp signal, then I should represent it as ramp times gate. This should also be ramp times a gate signal. And if I see this signal, this is a box signal, so box signal is nothing but a gate signal, so this is only a gate signal. So I can represent this complete signal f of t as time limited ramp signal plus a gate signal, then again a time limited ramp signal. Now if it is a time limited ramp signal, that means this must have a certain ramp signal. Say this is R1t times g of 0 to 1t, 0 to 1t, plus it is a gate signal between 0 to 1, so it will be g of 1 to 2 t. Then we have a ramp signal between 2 and 3, so let me mark it R2 of t, and I will multiply it with gate 2 to 3, 2 3 t. Now what will be RT? I can very easily find out that RT is nothing but t, so it will be t times g of 0 to 1 t, plus this one is a gate signal, this is g of 1 to t, plus now this, if I look that it has a height of 1 and a horizontal distance of 1, it means this, it will be a ramp signal with a magnitude, with a slope of -1, so I will write it to be minus t, but it will be having some intercept on y-axis also. If I continue it, then it will be having some intercept on y-axis, so I need to calculate its intercept. So what can I do? I can better write the equation for the of the line joining these 2 points. The coordinates at this point is 2 and 1, and the coordinate at this point is 3 and 0. So let me erase it. So R2 of t will be R2 of t, this can be written as y minus y1, y1 is 1 here, equal to y2 minus y1, y2 is 0 and y1 is -1, so 0 minus 1 divided by x2 minus x1, so it will be 3 minus 2 times x minus x1, so x1 is 2 here, x minus 2 here. Solving this, I will get y minus 1 is equal to, now this will be -1 divided by 1, that is -1, so it will be minus x plus 2, and if I further solve it, I will get y is equal to, this -1 will go here, I will get minus x plus 3. Now this y is ramp here, so I will mark R2 of t, I will replace this y with R2 of t, and this will be equal to, and I will replace x with t, so minus t plus 3. Now I have the equation for R2t, I will put it here, which is minus t plus 3 times g of 2 3 t. Now this is the final answer if I want to represent the signal in terms of ramp and gate. But if I want to represent the signal in terms of unit step signal, then I will write down the equivalent unit step part of these gate signals, which will be, so this was f of t. Now from this, the final expression f of t can be written as f of t will be equal to t times u of t minus u of t minus 1, which will be this expression, plus this expression will be u of t minus 1 minus u of t minus 2, so it will be u of t minus 1 minus u of t minus 2, then plus minus t plus 3, and this will be u of t minus 2 minus u of t minus 3. So this is the required answer or the solution. I guess you people are getting how to solve this kind of questions. What we have to do, we have to break the given waveform into the known section. that this section appears to be a ramp signal, this section appears to be a gate signal as it is a time limited signal, and this section appears to be a ramp signal once again. So I break down this given signal into three sections. This is the first ramp, this is second gate, this is the second ramp, and then I write down the equations for these and put them into the equation. I'll get the answer. Let us write down the expression for this numerical. Now if I do the graphical analysis, I will see that there is a certain portion with a slanted line. If it is a slanted line, it means it will be a ramp signal. But this ramp signal is time limited between 1 and 2. So it must be multiplied with a gate signal. So let us write down the equation for this ramp signal using the 2-point formula. The coordinates of this point will be 1 at x-axis and 0 at y-axis, and the coordinate of this point will be 2 at x-axis and -1 at, this is -1 at y-axis. So using these 2 points, let us write down the equation for this line. So the equation of this line will be, I will write RT minus 0 y minus y1. So y1 over here is 0 equal to y2 minus y1. y2 is -1 here, -1 minus 0 divided by, because y1 is 0, divided by x2 minus x1. x2 is 2 here and x1 is 1 here. So it will be -2 minus 0 divided by 2 minus 1 times t, that is x minus x1. So x1 is 1 here, so x1 is 1. Solving this, I will get RT will be equal to -1 times t minus 1, and this will be equal to minus t plus 1. So now we have the equation for this line, which will be ranging from -infinity to infinity, and I want to time limit this between 1 and 2. So I will multiply this ramp signal with a gate signal. So the final expression f of t will be equal to r of t times the gate signal. The gate signal between 1 and 2 is g1, 2 times t. We have the equation for RT, which is -t plus 1. I will substitute it here. This implies f of t will be equal to -t plus 1 times the gate signal g of 1 to t, and this can further be written in the form of unit step signals. So it will be -t plus 1 times u of t minus 1 minus u of t minus 2, t minus 2. So this is the required answer for this numerical. Let us proceed further. Now we have a signal which is appearing like to be a step signal. This signal appears to be a step signal, but the problem is that instead of 0 it is -1, and instead of 1 it is 0 here. So what is to be done? How to write the mathematical expression for this? If we represent u of t to be 0 and 1, 0 for t less than 0 and 1 for t greater than equal to 0, then u of t minus 1 would be a signal which will be 0 for t less than 0, and it will be 1 for t greater than equal to 0. Okay, but the problem is in this numerical or in this given signal, the instead of 0 it is -1, and instead of this 1 it is 0. So how to do this? Now what can be done? If I subtract -1 from both of these two, then I can write this to be u of t minus 1 minus 1. Subtracting -1 from this means subtracting 0 minus 1 and 1 minus 1. Sorry, this has to be 1. So 0 minus 1 for t less than 1, and 1 minus 0 for t greater than equal to 1. So solving this, I'll get 0 and -1 and instead of 0 it should be 1. So I will get -1 here and 0 here. So -1 plus u of t minus 1, this will be equal to -1 for t less than 1 and 0 for t greater than equal to 1. So this is the required mathematical expression for this, but it has a 1 in it. What can be done with this? How can we replace this 1 with it? Let us see. Now let us discuss this numerical. We have been given a signal which is like this, and we have to write a mathematical expression for this. Now if I see that this signal is limited in the time domain, that means it is a time bounded signal. Time bounded signal. If it is time bounded, that means it must have a gate signal in it multiplied with another function f of t, where the other function is the magnitude of this gate signal. Now if I look closely at the gate signal, it appears to be a straight line or a slanted line. It means it is a ramp signal which is between these 2 points. These 2 points are 2 and 1, 2 and 1. This is x and this is y, so 2 and 1. So, and this point will be 4 and 2. So it is 4 and 2. Now I know these 2 points, and using these 2 points I can write down the equation for this. So f of t will be, using the 2-point formula, f of t minus y1, which is 1, equal to y2 minus y1, which is 2 minus 1, divided by x2 minus x1, which is 4 minus 2, into x minus, over here x is t, so t minus x1 is 2 here, so minus 2. Solving this, I will get -1 divided by 2, 1 divided by 2, so it will be 1 divided by 2 times t minus 2, and further solving it, I will get t by 2 minus 1. So f of t minus 1 equal to t by 2 minus 1. So f of t will be t by 2, and this minus 1 will come here, it will become plus 2. So now I have the expression for f of t. So the final expression would be this, that I need to multiply this f of t with the gate signal. The gate signal is having the reference points at t equal to 2 and t equal to 4. So the final answer or the final expression would be f of t multiplied with a gate signal between 2 and 4. So it will be t by 2 plus 2 times u of t minus 2 minus u of t minus 4. This is my required answer. So that's it for today. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening to the lecture. If you have any queries or suggestions, you can WhatsApp me or call me at this number, or you can email me your problems, or we can meet up, or we can meet and discuss these numericals in the tutorials.